Throughout the God of War series, Kratos has faced and defeated both Greek gods and Norse gods. However, when we compare these two pantheons based on Kratos' own experiences, the evidence strongly suggests that the Greek gods are far superior in terms of power, durability, and sheer destructive capability. But why is that the case? Let's break it down. One of the biggest factors to consider is Kratos' age and physical condition during these battles. In the original Greek saga, Kratos was in his prime, relatively younger, stronger, and filled with unrelenting rage. He was at the peak of his physical prowess when he took down gods like Ares, Poseidon, and even Zeus himself. Fast forward to God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok, Kratos is significantly older, more battle-worn, and his fighting style has changed to a more measured tactical approach. Despite this, he still manages to overpower and defeat several Norse gods. If the Norse gods were truly on par with the Greek ones, an older and less aggressive Kratos would have struggled far more. The Greek gods were portrayed as celestial, larger-than-life beings capable of god-tier destruction. Let's take Poseidon as an example. When Kratos fought him in God of War 3, he wasn't just battling a god, he was fighting a full-scale force of nature with giant sea creatures at Poseidon's command, devastating floods, and high-speed aquatic attacks. Now compare that to Thor in Ragnarok. While Thor is undoubtedly powerful and gave Kratos a tough fight, his abilities remain grounded in brute force, lightning manipulation, and Mjolnir's power. In contrast, Greek gods had a more diverse and overwhelming range of abilities, making their fights more apocalyptic in scale. Another key factor is the weapons Kratos wielded against each pantheon. In Greece, he had the Blades of Chaos, the Blade of Olympus, and a host of other divine weapons, all designed for god killing. The Blade of Olympus in particular was a weapon specifically forged to destroy gods and was used to defeat titanic beings like Kronos and even Zeus himself. In the Norse saga, while the Leviathan axe is powerful, it was originally made by dwarves to rival Mjolnir, not to slay gods. Kratos also uses the Blades of Chaos again in God of War Ragnarok and God of War 2018, but his arsenal in Norse mythology lacks a truly god-slaying weapon like the Blade of Olympus. This suggests that the Norse gods were inherently weaker since Kratos was still able to defeat them without the divine arsenal he once had. One of the most telling signs of the Greek gods' superior power is the scale of their wars. In God of War 3, Kratos was literally fighting on the backs of titans, clashing with gods who could reshape reality and summon apocalyptic storms. The destruction of Mount Olympus was a catalysm of divine proportions. By contrast, in God of War Ragnarok, while still grand, felt more grounded. The battle between the Aesir and their enemies was large-scale, but it lacked the god-annihilating stakes of the Greek saga. Kratos in Greece had to fight through Olympus itself, while in Ragnarok, he battled within a more contained battlefield. This reinforces the idea that Greek gods operated on a completely different level. Finally, we have to consider how much Kratos struggled against each set of gods. When he fought Zeus, it took nearly the entire game of God of War 3 just to finally wear him down. Their battle raged across multiple locations and Zeus's endurance was incredible. Now compare that to Odin in God of War Ragnarok. Despite being the All-Father, Odin fell in a single final encounter. While the fight was challenging, it didn't have the same grueling, world-breaking feel that Kratos' battles in Greece had. This further supports the notion that Greek gods were simply on another level. When we analyze all these factors, Kratos' age and condition, the sheer power of the Greek gods, the weapons he used, the scale of their conflicts, and his struggles against each pantheon, it becomes clear that the Greek gods were far stronger than their Norse counterparts. Kratos, even as an older and somewhat restrained warrior, was able to tear through the Norse Pantheon or the Norse Gods without the same level of difficulty he faced in Greece. If he had fought them in his prime with the blade of Olympus in hand, it's likely that the entire Norse Pantheon would have been eradicated even way faster. And that is why the Greek gods remain the mightiest force Kratos has ever faced. But what do you think? Do you believe the Norse gods would stand a chance, or is Olympus still supreme? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into gaming mythology. Bye bye for now.